A Starfield modder by the name of Jared Kohr has just blown the game wide open. Yes, we now have playable mechs in Starfield. This is incredible. In Kohr's mod, you can jump inside a huge mech, move in all directions, and even fire weaponry. And I'm sure you can agree it looks absolutely stunning. So, how does it work? Well, apparently the way Kohr is able to pull this off is by transforming the player into an NPC who is already a mech. So it's not quite accurate to say you actually jump inside it because you simply just turn into a mech, basically. Now that's not ideal as it doesn't really keep within Starfield's rules. There is no transmutation as far as I know, but it's the best way of getting around the modding rules and all the restrictions. Remember, this is before the creation kit has even dropped, so modders have to come up with ingenious workarounds to get their mods to function. And this is as good a workaround as I have seen yet. The footage you see is all taken from Kohr's YouTube channel with full permission from Kohr himself, so if you want to follow progress of this mod, then I fully recommend giving his channel a follow. Under his video, Kohr says himself that this works by, quote, transferring player controls to the NPC. I was wondering about possibly treating the mech like a mount instead of a race swap, or assuming control but can mounts attack. If so, we can put the node inside the robot, or at least try to make the player invisible while mounted to the mech. End quote. His viewers are giving tips on how they've made similar mods work in past Bethesda games, with one viewer saying they were able to produce a rideable Deathclaw by fixing a piece of invisible furniture to its back, then letting you sit on that. So maybe, just maybe, we'll all be able to ride around on mechs that have invisible sofas in their heads. Now the reason this looks so realistic is because mechs are already in the game, so this uses an existing mech model. You just haven't been able to actually pilot one because in the game's lore, they've been outlawed. Mechs are too dangerous in the world of Starfield, so it's against the law to even operate one. And that's even if you're just having a nice little walk around in one, no shots fired, so that suggests Bethesda isn't going to let us pilot a mech anytime soon. Unless, you know, they want to completely backtrack on established Starfield canon. That's why it's so good we have mods like this that let us do things Bethesda won't. So how can you download this mod for yourself? Right now, this mod hasn't been released. Kohr is still fine-tuning it before releasing it to the public. He is a prolific Starfield modder, having produced 17 mods so far, and these are all free to download on Nexus mods. He's added things like the ability to customize Vasco, realistic collisions for bodies, and a mod that makes non-lethal play far more fun. There's nothing non-lethal about this mech though, which is easily Kohr's best job yet, and probably one of the best mods Starfield has got, hands down. Just think of what modders like this will be able to do once the full creation kit is released to the public, which Bethesda says will be sometime in the next few months. Players have been wanting mechs since launch, me included, and now finally we have them in sight. When this mod eventually does come out, I'll make a full video on it the day of release, but until then, make sure to head over to Kohr's YouTube channel and give that man a follow.
Let's go and check out those canyons.